Okay, right. Now I've already done a bit of recording here. So this is the Garden of Ice, and this is my main character, but I was just doing some updates on this, because this has had a huge update and they've reworked a class. So what I'm going to do is re-record this video. They sort of made this a little bit float in the air. Anyway, because that is the new Dragon Communion place. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you, because I've already been here, and the reason it being is because I'll always have this save. It's been there before because I played this on my other my alternate Steam account. And I loaded another mod and everything got destroyed. Weapons, and we're talking about a load of modded talismans up here. There's a lot of hours done in this. Alright. So I've looked, there's new bosses, new talismans, and new other stuff. One, they've made guns work. Wow. Proper. This is new. This here, this silvered here. These bullets are new. I just got them from here now. I've got a feeling, right, so I looked, because obviously the game got updated today, and I was just showing some areas like, this game crashed for me, so this is about 60 hours worth of gameplay, so this would always be the same save. And there's also, the only left is beat the game, Elytrat here, the modded area up here, which we're just gonna, if we go here, then you'll see. As of now, and this has been for the last about 8 months, this is the only area in a DLC that's modded, and this is all to do with the Gloom-Eyed Queen, right? But what they've done, so 2 new classes were reworked, right? So, and all the other, no, there's 3 new classes that were done, and all the other classes are normal, but there was still the overhaul mod, right? And we haven't done this, haven't done the puzzle. The enemies are extremely hard, and some of these you have to fight for the Shadow Tree fragments. Anyway, it's coming up here, and we're gonna spawn down to here, because this, yeah. So this is all new. Didn't know this until I went in here just now. And this is where the new Mage class starts, and it's good. Yeah, there's a new talisman, there's some new mixed physics and whatnot. I didn't look too far, because these are absolutely, they just do your FP forever, you know? And we got this puppet here, he's legend, obviously it's let me solo her. And he is a powerhouse. We haven't done Evergels for the boss modes. There's only 3 bosses you can play as, one being that guy there who we just saw. That is oh god, what's his name? Nameless King. Godskin duo here. I'm just going to show this, because if we go to this area, I'm going to be too overpowered, I know I am. Because this is a new area. Guns have always been a bit hit and miss with me, right, until I just tried out. Because I've just redone a class, we're going to redo it again. Because I'll just blast it away, I know I will. But this is a boss rush mode you have to do to play as a boss. So I don't mind playing this. I've been with these guys, I've been a patron for nearly a year. They've still got to work on a lot of stuff. I mean, the Garden of Eyes mod is going to be, I think it's going to be finished. Not the Garden of Eyes mod, the Convergence mod is going to be finished early next year. So this is always, this save will be here because I started off with the Frenzy this time and not with the other one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back, because there's a lot of progression stuff here, dude. There's a couple of bosses to fight and whatnot. Like for example here, right, this is what stuff that I didn't do. Beating Malekith was spawn in to fight Nameless King, and you'll get Nameless King as a boss when you beat him. Same as that. Then you've got the other one, which I think might come from this guy up here, because this is who you got to be up here. And this most of it, how tough this would be. This would be Cinder. So, and you can see him down there because this is how the Garden of Eyes works. But you spawn there, I know exactly what it is. Cinder is down there, he's fire, you're going to be fighting him there. Anyway, let's go, because this is, if I go, because I've already been in this new area and I just had a feeling, because what happened with when they redone this area, they redone it all. If I went there, just saying if they redone this at this level now, I'll literally decimate everything in it, because this was the one that took me ages to just figure out how to do a talisman. Yep, when it was, it was just, I was just reading it wrong. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is, I haven't done this then for the time. This is when the game crashed. This is when I had to start this new save again. But don't crash. I just verified the files on this. Well, it has. Well, okay. We're still carrying recording. Then we will, whether we start with them, because this has been updated quite a lot. Because this save would always be here, but if I went into this area when I was just looking, I just knew I was smashing everything about, and I thought this is not going to be an experience of the mod when you're extremely high level. This is sort of like level for end game millennia. Now, I want to check something as well, because this has crashed a couple of times. I had to take some mods out of it as well. I had a whole load of other mods in it. So go back to here. So, just giving you a reference how this mod works. This is going to be part 12. Right. So, the only stuff up here. And I don't mind doing this, because it is all recorded stuff, not streamed. It's on the main. It's going to go. There's loads of new weapons and everything. I look briefly, because I don't like to get spoiled all the time, The reason why we're wearing this armour is because of so much damage you're taking in the Gloom-Eyed Queen area. Bosses, those enemies were literally too shy of me, You've got stuff, you've got talismans that right there, where is it? Is that one? There we go. Then we take one of these. Pure in. Now, another thing they changed, I want to show you this as well. So these seals now have empowers red underneath them. All of them got it. This, not the weapons, the seals. And as of the guns, right there, because I thought the guns are useless in this game. Yeah, well, I just tried a class and it starts with a gun. You are playing proper with a gun, considering this is one of the biggest mods out there. You know? Let me see. I should have loads of guns here somewhere. Might be amongst the bows. Let me just see. Did I pick up a gun? Because I know what's going to happen when we start. All these seals, this is new. Empowers Black Flame, empowers Fire Serpent, empowers the Light, empowers Blessing Boon, empowers Lightning Strike, empowers Stone of Grang. That's all new, that red stuff underneath there. Where's these guns? So usually it comes up, it might come up on here. Right, let's take this off and just see how these guns work. To what I just was experienced just a minute ago. Because this mod will be going on for a long time, I know it will, with the updates and what they're going to do. So I've never favoured the guns until just a minute ago. Because it has to be in your right hand, perhaps that's why we might have been doing it wrong all the time, but... Alright, so... Give me the guns, please. This save will always be here, but at least we're gonna do something, so I just know this will be... It's a lovely area, I've been in there. And I'll just mostly be too over leveled for it. Where's these guns? So it has to be equipped in here then. Alright, okay. So, alright. Let's just go with this. Alright. Alright. So it's like that. This is why this feels, the guns feel abnormal to me in this mod. Yeah. It's like when you play the samurai class and you've got the bow in your left hand side. You need your bow in your right hand side. Now that gun, I can't equip it there. I'm just gonna, let's just take all these weapons out a minute. Alright. Let's just see how this works a minute before we do something. Right. I've been found the guns. Right. So what? Okay, it's not too bad. Right. It's in your left hand. Right. Right. What we're going to do is, yeah, there's some changes. Right. So, considering how far we've gone in this game, this save is always going to be there because we're mostly about 3/4, but I was waiting for some huge update. This is a big update, and we go there, I might as well end up destroying it. So, what we're going to do is, 80 hours on that. But a lot of that, when we record, I just record, we upload. So this will be 12. We're going to start a new character in a new area with one of the revamped classes. Right, new game. I don't mind this one bit. Now, these all got reworked. I looked at this one because they slightly changed how this looks. It's exactly the same. You start in the same area, whatnot. They've just revamped this. Now, when I went to this area here on my main character, that's all in where Celia is, the magic area. This was just a plain guy. So all looks nice and fresh because this was revamped. When I first started this, I played this, then couple of months later, that whole area was revamped, right? All these classes, I know 2 of the classes, 1 of these extra classes they're going to be work on, because you get the codex book, it says to be announced. One of them's going to be, because they sort of give you, they washed it out now, but you can see which one was. Like the samurai looked like it is going to be the reed, called the Reed Samurai, which would be up in the top of the mountain tops. You can get the armors like the White Reed Samurai. Another one would be the Albinauric Bow. That's what I could see, because it said TBA, to be announced, right? So what they've done is they've reworked these. So they reworked that area, they reworked that area when it's all basics, and they've just redone this. And this has been done a few days ago, you know? This will start down here. We're going to start as B. And yeah, I knew straight away, because we went to that area where at that level I'd have just absolutely destroyed, well, not destroyed it, but it wouldn't have been that much fun. So different. And the sword's different as well that you got there. It actually does the same thing as what it does in the Convergence mod. Right. Iron Mage, and I should have put that, shouldn't I? Nothing special here. Most probably go. You have to escape here and come back. Might go for golden seed. Detailed appearance. Detailed appearance. Load of favourite. We have got a mage one here. Quite appropriate, but we're going to go with this. Alright, and we're going to start a new character in this new area, so we're not extremely over leveled. Now, I don't know when this got updated. I looked on their Discord and it was sometime this month, November. Considering they announced some of the updates, which I did have a look, and I do not know because it's not on the Discord, just some pictures. And I haven't checked. I checked one area, it hadn't changed. There's a couple of areas that might have changed, I don't know. We're in here now. Right. The difference with this is, right. That's the gun. This is how a gun should work. And it's in this shooting stars. And the gravity ore blade, you know that sticks in the ground? But it actually works. This works the same as the Convergence mod. It's just a... don't go on the ground, so it's like that, you know? So, as of, what did we do earlier? Now, whatever that move is, I don't know, but we've got something that is, we've got equipped at the moment that's giving us some sort of immunity. Right. So, we're going to do this, so we're at that level. Because the idea usually is to get out of here. There's a lot of, we're just going to pick up some thingies, because I only come here briefly and I thought, okay, we're going to do something new, because I just had a feeling our level. I looked at the new boss here and whatnot. So we've got this, and what is this here? The Nox Silver Key. Okay, right. About containers. Okay, there's nothing new. Read this. Dew-drenched page filled with pained words of loving Father. It's been many moons since you have left us. I can only hope that where you are now, your pure soul will not be tarnished by the light of grace. Most of us have only had our convictions stilled by the rot. This looks like this is our what is that then? I don't know. Anyway, so what was that? How do I do that move? L2 R1. Yeah, we don't get that normally. So I come in through the other way, because apparently, so you got to enter this. It says enter it in the dark. But I thought, well, let's go in the level that you should be at, because you won't have no horse at the moment. Even though there's a horse here, I think they're just changing how this is done. Noble S stock +2. They're changing. They're changing how they're changing the mod. Yeah, in a good way. How you play it, how it's played. So that's why I thought was do another character. Let's just see. Yeah, level 500, well 420, I thought, no. Lulling Branch. That's for the guns, isn't it, that? Yeah, I found that. So these, looks like you can use these mounts. There's no auto pickup in here like the Convergence mod. Now, I only briefly come in, that's why I just knew that I'd rather just create a new character, and otherwise we just ruin something they've just created new. If it's endgame, then, because there is a lot of endgame stuff to be done, but so we've got, they usually give you plus weapons, so you've got the S-Stock Noble 2, they're changing it a little bit, so you can't ride out at the moment. We got a thing here though, it's like, is that to do with the guns? I love these guns. I'm just showing you like before the guns and now these guns from this. And the new tallies and whatnot. So there's a lot of, well, like I said, there is a lot of DLC items here. So burial note. Let's have a look. Upline Piccoli. fantastic what they've done here, I tell you. Yep. Oh, we got no ruins. So what's our stats? I come in the other way. I knew straight away I'd be over level for this. With the other character. It don't take no prisoners, this doesn't. Not at the beginning of the game. You can either just... You gotta work out to get out, then come back. That's why you've got leveled up weapons. And it'd be the same thing. They've removed the... They did have the player, but they've removed it, like a playable version of the... no, it wasn't playable, never was. Night Rain, something called Night Rain, but like I say, it's never playable. I mean, the horses are here. Can you just get on them? A bit... That's what I was thinking earlier. There's a main boss here. And usually these areas, the one up the top is quite hard to get through, so you really want to come out and come back. Mysterious note. Torn note left in the memory of a person interred in Sealer. The villagers of this once forgotten town have learned long ago the protection of the Erdtree means little in their parts. It was only the moonlight brought through the chronic visitors that could safeguard them from all engulfing rot. The stone is a fake. Seek the all-seeing eye of clarity. We've already picked up, like we said, old key. Okay, so that's in my inventory. This is a big area, look. That's our escape route, okay. But we can't. A lot of ruin arcs. Sure, I picked up some ruins, but these are new ash. These could be ash. We're in a swamp here, so. Alright, here we go. Because this is where I think we come in. So there's something to read here as well. Light all 3 braziers to climb the tree house and earn an audition with the Stone King Lords. There you go. The Stone King Lords. Alright. It's gonna work the same. I'm gonna have to use these weapons that we got. I come in, I'm sure we got a couple of ruins. $192. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. Do like the move how that gun goes. Oh, they've done some new enemies. Yeah, they're not normally like that before. With hair like that. Yep. What else we got? So we got the bowl. No horse. Yeah, these are new. Look, I've never seen those before in the mod. I wonder if you can just get out of it. Because they've done this with all the classes. Especially the one up the top's quite difficult. When you've got more poise. What's this? No, it's broke. So these are the invisible dudes. I mean, we should have resistance against this. I like that because you're normally invisible anyway. There's the gun though. I mean, you got this wicked move though. It's the gun thing, yeah. Yeah, these are going to be, even though we've mostly got quite a bit of magic. When I come, we couldn't go through this barrier, but I could defeat the two, like the stone keys or whatever. First, you got to level up. That's why you pick up those a bit of a leveled up weapon. If I'd have come in here with the beast. It was. That gun is spot on, I will say that. Glad I looked at that. Do you know what? I check that every day. Yeah, most days. Just the last couple of days I haven't checked it. And today I thought, 20-minute update. Oh God, we still. Okay, let's go into the swamp a bit. This is massive. Celia Crystal Tunnel Escape. I think we come from there. Because we got a summon as well, the big iron ball, which I didn't know, the other character. We got these guys, they're just gonna. They've actually made this look nice. Yeah. I expect it's to do with the modern tools that you've got now that are available, because it's just getting better and better. In my opinion, anyway. Dog, yeah. But then we got the ball, but I can't remember what that was, but that was mostly when we come out. I'm sure I picked up some, it might have been around here. Yeah, some frost, some magic, royal magic grease. So we got some immunity, it looks, to something. Golden Vow. I've seen what the boss is like. It just looks like, I think, just like an Abalasta Lord type thing, or something like that. Or one of them. Oh, these guys are absolutely spastic on you. Oh, 4 daggers, yeah. 659. Should have took the ruin. 1500. We're gonna get those. Yeah. Despite our shield, this is a high astral. So that was just there. Okay, guys. Oh, going. There you go. See, I could have come on it and absolutely destroyed this area. It wouldn't be. That's why I thought. Let's start and see. I don't know, because they add stuff in it, stealth stuff in it about telling the wiki ain't even been updated. Just some pictures I caught. I haven't thought, well, because we've got a huge update, not just a. Like what happened a little while back, just a patch, because of the Elden got updated. I want to take that Codex of Time out. I picked up loads of stuff. I come in here, but not loads. I come in quickly and realise I thought, well, we're getting out of here because we haven't picked up. We didn't pick up any of this. This has come up as new as a character. I think we come up here though. Yeah, silver tier. So that's like the ball that you can summon. Usually takes a long time to get out of it. I don't know, you can't escape, so the other one you could just go out and come back. The horses. So what's this say again? So is this near Celia? Wow. Can't we just level up them? 659. London branch. Silver tier summons. That's new. Oh, we have got a rune. I knew there was one there. Now, I reckon 10. So the guns use an FP, so we haven't got a talisman like the other one. No. I didn't check if this was, I just assumed this would be, because it's starter class, you know, we started here, and This might be the same thing that's here normally. The twinkly. I've got a lot of these bleed guys here. Okay, what else we got? It's weird being a mage having no spells. No. A +2, so there's something up there. S. Noble. Yeah. They've redone those. Yeah, I could tell that for now. The enemies, they gave them like loads of knives instead of a lot of ruin arcs. Lightning Branch, Golden Vow, so you got that as a buff. The way out there. That's why we got this immunity things. I think it's because the armor might be because of all this poison around here. That immunity symbol that's on there. Yeah. It's light up there. They load these lights and these, they do these out. Yeah. There you go. So one of them, you can't use about. This is quite a difficult one. This is to farm, because you haven't got anything like an OP. Okay, you got this weapon that does that. That's it. But then so you got this. There's more than. So is it Paladin Frost? Seems a little bit pointless going for a little bat. Yeah. So that's what Crab Boy guys. Right, so okay, let's see if we can. A bit of a nightmare here, so With the other areas, you could have some of the, or you could escape. Like, oh, okay, alright. So then they've changed these guys. Just gave them like a new head. Oh, we have got a good weapon now. Executioners, yeah, but can we use it though? Oh, we're up here. Yep. We've got behind him. Lovely. Alright, what's that say? To challenge the Stone King Lord, find the stone height up above, or just escape. I know. Well, it depends how hard. The bosses are quite hard in here, but at that level, I just know. So this guy's going to be pretty hard at this level, whether that guy is one of the new enemies they put here. Let's see if we drop that Grime in it. Right, so 34 strength. It's already got the ash on it. What else is there? Golden Vow. It's a bit of it's a bit tricky this area. The other one, you can escape, or you said to just got to level up a bit, but so you got a ball up there. 701. There's definitely going to be some no's. Got no more hills. I bet it's roughly that size, that area up here. Yep. There's a new, with the class, new starting area. Oh, we got our first stick. That. Oh, great. And we had 1,000. Let's come straight up and get those. This is our health. Oh, a stake. I wonder if that puts us near here. Because it might go. It wouldn't go outside. Oh, so it's here. We'll come back to this quite later. I just think he's just another jellied version of it's not another type of enemy they put in here. I think that's the way. I mean, you can jump all over it. I do know that about a horse. Definitely getting our runes back though. As soon as you've got a bit of health, we can take a hit. I thought as a character you enter here by night. That's why I just knew we'd just go for this so easy. With the one that we was using, but if you play it at the beginner level, like as a mage, I've already been up there, so it's mostly past where it normally is up there, where the ball's rolling. Yeah, we haven't got a spell. Six golden vowels. Strange they dropped that big weapon though, it's like level 34. Light all 3 braziers, climb the tree and earn the audition with the stone. Okay. They don't mention none of this in the update. All I see was pictures, but I knew it was a big update, you know? And not the ones that are, as they was teasing. Because I went down and had a look and I thought, well, okay, that could be, this is just going to charge us into the thing. At least we got another seed. Okay, got him. Getting that chest. Oh, Nightmare's hand. Climb the tree. Oh, he's behind us, yeah. Oh, lovely. What was that? Was that one? It was. Boost the power of all night sorceries. There you go. An absolutely new talisman. Fantastic. Yeah, we got Biggest down there. Climb the tree. So you got a giant up there that's trying to get us down. This is what I see, just a picture of that and the guesswork. It said that you had to enter it by night. I mean, if you was, so I thought, well, we're too over level for this. Because when they introduce some of these, even though some of the bosses are quite, it just depends which who, you know. We're near the end game on that, so I just thought, well, it's just much better to do it like this, in my opinion. That's one. Let's see if we can get the then we'll get all the little bits of loot. This is normally a spell, isn't it, or something? Yeah, Staff of Loss. Empowers Ambush Shard. We haven't got that. Empowers Glintstone Pebble. So they tell, that's what I like about this new update. These guns are absolutely proper. Yeah, they work. All the other guns were, I didn't like them. No, so there's, because it kept on saying before with the other one, oh, there's new stuff in the thing, and I was like, well, there's not, but usually with a fresh character. You have to go up the top near that light source. Now all these new areas they do, they've always got this like a light source like that, like all these other places that I've half investigated, but sometimes they redo it or give it a revamp. You know, that ball I think was there all the time, if I remember rightly. We've got no hills though, so if we go back, we've lit one. I don't know what this recording's gonna be. Getting out of Mage Town. Five and one. We've got to pick up a spell. We are a mage. %, no. I looked at a few. I see about 4 new talismans. Obviously, it's magic. This new area. I don't know what else they've done because they've usually done something else in the game. So I knew this. I was waiting for this class to be reworked. Yeah, I was waiting for this class to be reworked because I see the others be reworked. And then the others were to be announced, but they've been sidetracked with Night Rain and all the other big mods. Yeah, the randomizer and whatnot. Oh, it's like the Nox Oracle, isn't it? We might get a spell if we kill this guy. No. For that, 4K. Hold on. No. To challenge the stone kennels, find the stone high up above. Line the it's up there. Okay. A lot of DLC like the materials. They have their own stuff as well. There's another thing up there as well. Like, to have one weapon, I mean, one that is extremely. I mean, they got those lulling branches because that it's like heals the FP. That's a really big weapon though. This class anyway. What else we got? Formless key that can take the shape of any look. Shapeshifter. Formless key that... Oh, I don't know. They just go absolutely mental, these guys. Not with no health like that. At least they still give you that damage type. This weapon does exactly the same as what it does in Night Rain. This. Not that. It's the... I think that does that anyway. Oh, we got a new thing up there, running thing. They're going to add some new bosses in. They've got to put a bigger boss than the Consort Mania in. She's not the final boss. No, there's a final boss called Namtir after that. Which we haven't done because of other things come up, but... There's another place in Landale, which it just spoilers if you go on a Discord. There's a door, just things and something else. But this is, they didn't say nothing about this. No, just a picture. But you knew it was a huge update. So I looked on Discord and people did mention it, but not many. Okay, so if we go back down and go. Is that the gun? Remnant of the Long Past. Boost the power of all-night sorcery. The oldest Nox were known for their worship of the moon. Goddess of deity from the time past, the nature reflection and the manifestation of godhood in their beliefs, had to lead to creation of many artifacts meant to represent the world of divinity. This gun is... This way we played a mod, just a little mod, but the gun was so good. And this it's got that sort of thing, but it's not the power, because obviously it was leveled up quite high. Do you know what I mean? It was just, yeah, but it only had those sort of things in the game. It's not like a massive overhaul like this. I mean, is this even worth killing? No. The only thing that they didn't do with this, I suppose because it's only the convergence does it, is the FP healing, you know, but you do get some items that can do it. Have we been in it? Or is that? I don't know, I think this is a warp. Because it looks like a tide tail thing. You can't go out. Enter the Everjail world. Let's stop a minute, because I think there's a nighttime area, because when I was reading about it, it says enter nighttime. I think if you've got an already character, that's what I thought. We had to come to see the differences. I thought we had to come in here at night, but it wasn't. It was like this. So nighttime. This is what Tide Tail's like. Puts you in a different like warping zone. I wonder if there's break the game or anything. I see. Yeah, it's like the other places like this. And to come out, which you usually meet new like NPCs and whatnot. That's what that Tide Tail's like, which is confusing as hell. They haven't updated their wiki, you know, to let you know. This looks like a biggie. Okay. golden vowels. Because I know they're doing, because they're reworking down where the Nox is as well. So this should come where Mimic Tier is, that area. They're doing all that bit above there. So I looked down there and I thought, hold on. So theoretically, I wonder if I couldn't see that because it's something that you have to be in night. I didn't mention it, but this is where you go as the Nox, and obviously this is just an area. I think just to get what have we just got picked up then? That healing item, shooting stars. It's gonna be one of those ones, isn't it? That's like, could I have got that? I wonder if I could have got that. Let's go back in and see if I could get that from there. I very much doubt it. Some of this is, now I know, are we still in it? Here you are. There you go. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's one up there as well. Oh, you can go up here. The tide tail one, I wonder if they, because it looked a bit, you know, but this looks absolutely a lot nicer. But it's tide, I mean, they haven't updated the wiki. I mean, that's all mods like that with their wikis, you know. I mean, the Convergence mod have really updated, but they've just changed everything. Well, will be, and then everything they've done will be back to another update, unless it's leave. Right, okay, let's get what we can here. You think, how can you get up there? But it's when you got a horse, and it's right up there as well. This is, I don't know. In, like I said, like I was saying about tide tail, it might be up here, right on the roof. Then it's the warp thing that, especially you don't know where you're going. And it's very, because I've even seen in the comments about that area, so we've got the ladder in now. How do you work it out? Well, I've worked out most of it in the end, but now we got this. We've got the main one, but I wanted to do this at the correct level. Or So you got things in this mod that this is in Taito, you couldn't do the jumps, and it says, well, you need something so you can do a bigger jump. You know, I was like, okay, so that's why I can't get that. And I was like, and when you're doing the whole game, I mean, because the you can finish the whole game, but they're not finishing to there's no time on when they're going to be finishing this. Like there isn't a convergence mod. Hold on, if you can. There's one up there as well. Okay. Bit of parkour. So if you go maybe so we've got that ruin. Yeah, 'cause you leave by this. If we leave, I wonder if you can. I don't know. See how high it goes up. It looks like you could have got up there, but there's... See? This is what this is like. Yep. To get... and possibly get over on these... No. You know, like games that are made, that they've got all lines over them where to jump and whatnot. I bet you could run and jump on top of that. No, you can't. No, there's a wall there. Like an invisible wall. So... So it's mostly, I don't know, some are in this realm, because this is like a new thing they've done. With Tide Tail, yeah, which is, they didn't even tell you about the update, it's not even on the wiki. No. I went there and I just found it all changed when I was on the other character. It's like, okay, but then it was so confusing. Guy disappeared that he was talking to. I mean, there's that. There's something a bit higher. If you come out of this, when if you come out, you go. Let's see, because what it's like if you come out here. So you can see the items, and yeah, nothing there. So it is definitely that way, yeah. Because the entire tail there, Oh, and you're warped, yeah. So it was warps that you think, how am I going to get to that? And when they don't update the wiki, they're guessing, you know, for hours. So we've got that. That must be the talisman that's giving us that dash lock attack thing. Determined to get this, or we're just going to have to end and do a part 2 of this, even though it's still going to carry on from the original uploads. Tell what. Okay, for that. Alright, so jumping up there. That tree, let me just say again. There's never been nothing like that in this game. No, not from, because it's the ash from the guns, Astral Maelstrom. So I'm wondering if this is another area. Oh, do you know what? There's a bloody ladder there and we've been going all the way around. Biggers. So, I don't know if you can jump up there. It looks like you can. I know these are good, but I mean, even though it's upgrade mats, it might not be. It could be a weapon, it could be a spell, it could be anything, but some of that stuff that looks like it's difficult to get because of the. I mean, some of the parkour in Convergence mod is really, really difficult. Especially in the area where down the Weeping, the new, when they done it a long time ago, they looks like you can do it, but it's if you jump in, that's solid. But then they put a branch there. See, so you got to run. How long is this going on for? 'Cause I know people like they won't watch nothing. But there again, it's like this. If it's 10 minutes or 20 minutes, that's it. Right, looks like... Oh, God. So what is that? There's one item up there, there's one above. There's one over there. There's stuff that goes up higher, that's the thing. I mean, is this... It looks like you can get it, but it's just... It's like those very tricky jumps to do. And because there's an item there, you think, oh yes, that is there, but... Right, I wonder if you went... No, slipped off, so... This controller's playing up. Oh, dear. Is it... Let me look from down here. So on that tree, I don't know. You could most probably get it from the other way. I don't know. You can definitely, because it's, you have to be in this realm to do it. They've made it. This one is like... It's like the branch has got no grip. It reminds me of Dark Souls 1, the original slippery branch in the sewers. See, you just... That bit, that's what I'm talking about. That. Let's just go, it just makes you think. Now you wouldn't think you could jump onto that. There's a wall over there, so you can't get to that item. But you can climb up here. As soon as you go up to where this lamp is up here, and there's a chest. Oh yeah, there's a chest there. I bet this is when you've done all this. This would all just go away. I can't jump. No, let's come out of it. It's gonna. Whatever it is, we must figure it out. Just look at some other areas in the game because of oh, so we're oh, I know why. Yeah. So you gotta go. I just wish that these guys would update their wiki. Last time they updated it, was March of this year. I just looked at a picture and I knew, from what I was reading, I knew, okay, this is all, there's a whole new area. We don't tell you much about it though. Like the Tide Tower, that's never been updated, and it tells you the person. It's a girl that's in charge of updating the wiki, and I mean the talismans and all that lot are on there, and the bosses, but it doesn't tell you. Alright, okay, we've done all that. Now, oh, we've got to leave, yeah, through it. Yeah, super. So those jumps are in normal. I bet you can see the items still. Yeah, but you're walled in. So wherever it is, it can stay there for the time being. Because you got to fight a boss, you got to leave this place via a certain area. If I'd have done this on the other character, we'd have easily got up there because amount of there's no farming area here, like where I've gone to the other areas, or you could just leave. You're sort of locked in this area. They've made it like one of the other classes we played. I wonder if there's you have got a scarab in here. I wonder if it's a new ash as well, because I've got new ash as well. These guys. Okay, whatever. So they didn't find this sort of the main objective, because that was like a side thing to do. Even where the ball was doing that, like the main thing here. I don't know. Oh. Oh, I know what that. I bet you it's for that. Yeah. So it's in Caled, but Wait there. So, Celia Town Sorcery. Celia Crystal Tunnel Escape. I think that's where the thing is. So if you lit those things, I don't think you'd have to fight the boss because it'd be similar to like the other ones. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. I'm going to wrap this up now, and we're going to continue it another time because of doing 6 hours and whatnot. I want to read the wiki as well to see what's been said about it, because I couldn't find nothing really. Only to come here at night and this will appear, and a picture of a boss you gotta be and whatnot. So we're gonna leave that there. This will be part 12, and I'll continue with this character, but the rest of the other stuff is all stuff I've seen repeated. If it's new, then we'll record it, you know. But they've got to put some new spells in it, I should imagine. Some night sorceries, because it's boosting all night sorceries. Okay then. Let's do this in part 13. Figure out this puzzle.